Meanwhile, 8 environmental organizations file suit against the Trump administration over revisions of the Endangered Species Act. One America's Rion is in Washington with the details.
Senior analyst at National Center for Public Policy Research, Dr. Bonner Cohen, told One America News the Trump administration's updates to the Endangered Species Act will drag the law at long last into the 21st century.
Of the over 1,600 species that have been placed on the endangered species list, fewer than 3% have actually been removed. A terrible record, even by the standards of a government program.
The Endangered Species Act was designed to recover and protect species at extinction's doorstep. But Cohen says through the years, the act has become a weapon in the hands of environmentalists.
The environmental groups have learned very adroitly how to use the Endangered Species Act not to recover species, which I don't think is their real goal to begin with, but rather as a land use mechanism.
Cohen says the performance record of the act speaks volumes.
We have removed in 46 years something in the neighborhood of 20 species from the list. In the course of doing that, however, the law has wreaked havoc on particularly landowners across the country who bear a disproportionate burden for removing these species from the list.
Cohen cites the example of the dusky gopher frog and how over 1,000 acres in Louisiana was dubiously declared protected habitat.
Now, there's only one problem with that. There are no dusky gopher frogs in that habitat. In fact, the only known species of dusky gopher frogs are not even in Louisiana. They are in one county in Mississippi.
The area was then forced to undergo modifications in order to meet the standards needed to hypothetically attract the frogs. The land was immediately devalued and unusable for humans.
Who would, in his right mind, would touch that size land knowing full well that it is going to be regulated from now until kingdom come to recover a species that demonstrably is not even there?
The Trump administration's updates will change this and restore common sense conservation, says Cohen.
There's an old saying that's been out in rural America for a long, long time. If you see an endangered species on your land, shoot, shovel, and shut up. In other words, get rid of it. Because if you don't, you are going to find yourself in the draconian litigation that the ESA's enforcement structure is.
The Endangered Species Act, while a necessary tool in conserving animals in need, has also been a vehicle for iniquities against everyday Americans for over 4 decades. Cohen says the administration's updates will lessen the burdens to landowners while refocusing the ESA's core mission to protect and conserve America's endangered animals and leave politics out of it in the process. Rion, One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.